Okay, so this is going to be a video on Kobe and Gigi as well. She has recently came to me and wants her story to be told, so I'm going to grant her wishes on that, and we're just gonna go with the flow. I guess I'll start by explaining how she really came to me in the first place. Within my astral state, I remember seeing her, and once I realized that it was her, I immediately noticed that she had entities around her as well. Like, it felt like, not necessarily that her spirit was trapped, but as if she was being, like an illusion was put over her to where she didn't know where to go, I guess I'll say that. And so basically she when she seen me, I remember her like running to me and asking me for help, and that's when I was seeing the entities in my astral state. And me, I can fight, like I fight in my astral state and things like that, so I know how to fight them off, and I did that for her. And so at that point is whenever her energy began to stick with me, and she wanted her story to be told, and so here we are. She's also with me right now, so anything that she has to like say, I'll make sure I get that out there as well. First and foremost, she wants to start by saying that she did not, her nor her dad died in a helicopter crash. That was a false story, a narrative made up to basically, I guess, trick the mass is the best way I can put that. I remember her telling me about a volcano, and I know that they do ritual sacrifices. I know that that's like some ancient thing where they sometimes use a volcano as a way of doing a sacrifice. I have not recently heard of anything pertaining to this, but she is probably like the first victim where they have used this type of ritual. So basically she explained to me that her mother was involved in her murder. Her mother helped to drug her and take her to the people. And when I mean by people, I mean the elites, the industry elites at that. Her mother is some type of witch. She, from the energy that I'm picking up, she doesn't have or hold much rank in the spirit realm. Like, even as far as being on the darker side, she still doesn't hold much rank. But she is what you would consider a black witch. She told me that her mom drugged her and took her to them. She said when she woke up, she remembered arriving at an island. She wasn't with her dad when she passed. She wasn't with her dad. Even afterwards, she was not able to get to her dad. Still now isn't able to get to him. Y'all bear with me. I'm just trying to like take in the energies and things. At this point is when she began to describe to me her surroundings and what took place prior to her passing. This could get vulgar, so for those who don't have the type of mindset or stomach for this type of thing, click off now. But yeah, she told me that, and I know that they do these things when it comes to like the children, because they are trying to harvest up their negative energy. They're trying to harvest the fear-based and try to rise up through the bloodstream as much fear and anxiety as they can, because again, they get high off this stuff. They get high off drinking the blood. They get high off even consuming these individuals as well. She explained to me that they skinned her face while she was alive at that. Yeah, they skinned her face, and she also told me that they beat her up really bad. And in my head, I'm hearing about, like, they used to call it the panda's eye, where they will severely abuse children and refer to it as a panda's eye. I remember she was telling me that there were men surrounding around that wore these animal masks. They wore animal masks. When I asked her, and also they had on black robes. I know they normally do rituals in the red robes, so whenever she explained to me that they have black robes, I asked her, what is the symbolic meaning of it, and who were there? And she was saying that they were black because they had higher ranking, and also that they were the industry elites, is what she referred to them as. So these are not more so of the, like, the higher ups with the Rothschilds and stuff like that. This is more so industry based stuff. And there's this one witch in particular that I am going to tap into as well, and that is who she was telling me played a major part in her death. But yeah, I remember also seeing this big fire surrounding her as well. She explained to me that they had her in a torch chamber. And for those of you who don't know what a torch chamber is, it's like these big statues that they will used to put people in to sacrifice them. Once they got finished doing what they were doing to her, this is what they did. When I asked her what type of what did she mean by torch chamber, or like what did they actually have her in, she explained to me about the owl, and I am familiar with the fact that they have this like huge owl that they do these sacrifices in, and I believe that this owl is located somewhere in Los Angeles, but I'm pretty sure that there are others like around as well that they, as far as do these type of things with. I'm pretty sure that there's more than just one location. I'm more than positive of that. She also explained to me that they skinned her a lot as well, and they roasted and ate her. She wants her story told because she wants people to understand how real the shit actually is. And she as well wants people to know that I'm hearing her say she's okay. So for those who mourn with her or can feel the energy just as well as I'm feeling it, she wants everyone to know that she is okay. She explained to me that her guides took the memory away from her of her trauma towards her death. So she's able to retell the story to me, but without having any type of overly like emotion towards it, as far as like the traumatizing behalf of it. But yes, they consumed her body after they did everything that they did to her. And she did die alone. There were other children around as well. I'm not really sure. This could have something to do with some of the other kids who may have died. I'm not sure if other kids died in a helicopter crash. I would have to look more into that. But she also brought to my attention that they died on different nights. I believe that Kobe went first, and then they killed her. So yeah, they had a night for the children and they had a night for him as well. They did the children first. They did the children first. So Kobe didn't go first. They did the children first. She also explained to me how multiple men raped her when she was like halfway alive. Like she wasn't. She had not fully passed by this time, but they did rape her. Multiple men at that, she explained to me. She also she put emphasis on LeBron, that he played a major part in this sacrifice. Drake was associated to this as well, and so was Jay-Z. She also highlighted something about Dwayne Wade as well. I would have to look more into that. She did admit as well that her mom was on that island. She was in some type of penthouse. I remember seeing it. It was all white. And she explained to me that they brought her onto the island on a boat. Yeah. She also, like, again, back to my astral state, whenever I was astrally traveling to her, again, like, she has on and off these entities trying to lure her in these other dimensions, trying to lure her to a lower level dimension to get her away from, like, okay, she explained to me when I asked her why does she stay, she doesn't want to leave her dad. She doesn't know where he is, but she doesn't want to leave him. And with me, through me seeing the type of bond they had, I understand why she doesn't, and she's not ready to let go yet. So I am in the process of trying to help her transition from where she is now to safety. It's the most I can refer to that as. She also explained to me some of the reasons on why her mother chose her out of all of the siblings. Her mother was jealous of her and Kobe's relationship. She didn't she didn't really treat her fairly, or she treated her different from the rest, which is why Kobe probably clinged to her the most. Not only that, but I feel like her and Kobe are a part of each other's soul family, as we know that we can be born into families, but these people, you can be born into a family of enemies basically, and that's kind of how it was for her. But Kobe is a part of her soul family, so they naturally like cling to each other. She also explained to me that a little bit on how she feels about the situation with her mother and the fact of what her mother did to her. It makes her sad that her mother did what she did, and she does have like this type of hate but also love relationship with her, because she can't help but to love her mother, but a part of her is very confused because she doesn't quite understand why she did it. And also Kobe protected her and shielded her from the industry and the things that they were doing, so she had no knowledge on the physical as to what was going on, and so therefore she was even more confused on the spiritual. She also explained to me like that her mom was very secretive, that she kept a lot of secrets, and there was things that she would like ask her mom, and her mom would like, you know, get and jump to the defense of, just as a person who holds a lot of secrets would do. So she was taught to just keep her head down and not speak much on certain situations that she may have peeped and was a little confused on. I kind of want to speak more on these men with animal masks. So she's revealing to me some of the people behind these masks. It's why she mentioned some of these names: Drake, Jay-Z, LeBron. And now it would make sense of industry elites, the people who have worked their way up to the top to be able to participate in these rituals, because most of the time most of these people do these sacrifices and they're not allowed to be there. But after you hold so much rank in the game, you become a part of it. And so as she's revealing some of these people behind these masks, these are the people who I see. That's honestly all I have for now. I am going to do a part 2 on this video, dig deeper into it. I am going to highlight on Kobe's situation as well, but I am currently still working on Gigi and what happened to her. I will also be dropping codings on this as well, so just stay tuned for that as well, and peace out. Thank you guys for listening.